Ron and Amy Shirley are here. We're going to talk about lizard lick towing. Ron and Amy Shirley are the stars of Lizard Lick Towing, the reality TV show on Dave and True TV, which follows them and their team. Well, basically, they're repo guys. They're repossession agents in Wendell, North Carolina. Lizard Lick Towing is known for the fights and heated arguments that often happen during the repossessions of vehicles. As an aside to that, by the way, this weekend, Ron and Amy are heading to the Bromley Pageant of Motoring at Norman Park in Bromley. This will be a different kind of culture shock for them, where they'll be meeting fans and completing driving challenges across the day. There won't be any fights, though. No. So, or threats. No fights, no threats. Good afternoon. How are you guys doing? All right?
I can't complain. I'm married. My wife don't listen.
And not going to start anytime any soon.
Great. So, for anybody who hasn't seen the show, Amy, perhaps you might want to tell us the format, because people queue around the block to see you, even in the UK. Tell us the format of the show.
What do you think the format of the show is?
I mean, basically, if it's a little different over there than here, but basically, if you don't pay for it, we come get it. We're like the royalty of repossession, you know.
Yeah,
I mean, the thing is, in America, everybody finances everything.
Yeah.
And we've repoed everything from boats, ATVs, motorcycle, live deer, sewing machines, dialysis machines, houseboats. I mean, if you can buy it on credit, we can take it back.
And you, Amy, you're very polite, I notice.
I am.
Until it goes off.
Well, this is what I tell everybody. I'm very polite up front until you spit on me or call me something ugly or put your hands on me.
Yeah.
Then it's a whole different 360 turnaround.
And you don't really, honestly and truly, need Ron to protect you. He kind of needs you to protect him.
Yeah, he usually hides behind my skirt tail.
Yeah.
I tell everybody, if you getting on this train is a whole lot easier than getting off. I've been on that train and I just stayed on. I decided not to get off. I'm talking about, you know,
I'm not going to mess with you two, that's for sure. I don't even want to get on the train. So listen, let me ask you this. What's the worst case scenario? What's the worst situation you've been in?
But when they get to drinking and partying back home, they just get a little bit looky. And so, you know, anytime there's liquid courage involved and 2 or 3 buddies involved, young kids and stuff, that's when it gets dangerous.
But sometimes people genuinely fall on hard times, don't they? You must have some sympathy with some of the people.
You know what? Just because you're having a bad time don't mean you're a bad person. And, you know, we really try to empathize and sympathize, and we really try to relate to them, but it's hard to relate to somebody that you just can't calm down. And that's why I have so many sayings. I try to calm them down with, you know, if you come at me and you're mad and you're screaming and going to fight, and I bow back at you, we're going to fight. But if I look at you and say, look, man, you look as confused as Mike Tyson at a spelling bee, well, we're probably going to start talking.
Yeah, because it makes them laugh and it diffuses the situation, right? As I said, you, Amy, are very polite, but that doesn't matter sometimes because they still threaten you. You know, you get poked and goodness knows what else, but also they threaten to come back and do something to you, don't they?
Yeah, threats and promises, you know, they don't really mean a whole lot to me. Usually it's the quiet ones that you have to watch out for, the ones that are probably lingering around and there's probably something hiding in their back pocket, or 2 or 3 friends are getting ready to pop out and knock you in the back of the head. Usually that's what we have to watch out for. The ones that are threatening and saying, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, usually they're just a lot of mouth, a lot of smoke, a lot of talk, and I ain't usually worried about that.
Now, this being on TV, of course, this has made you, well, global stars. Last month, they appeared at Truck Fest in Peterborough, where thousands of fans queued in the rain for hours a chance to meet them. This weekend, Ron and Amy are heading to the Bromley Pageant of Motoring. This will be quite a sedate thing compared to what you're used to at Norman Park in Bromley, where you'll be, what, meeting fans and doing a few driving challenges, I understand.
That's what they tell me. I'm really looking forward to it because they got sports cars and classic cars from all over the world. And I'm not saying it because I'm here, but me and Amy will tell you the nicest fans that we have in the world are in the UK, honestly.
Also, I know that you're fans of Status Quo.
I can't wait to Saturday night.
Really?
Yes, I'm a little bit long in the tooth, a little older than Amy, but I still actually remember when they opened up Live Aid in '85.
Yeah.
Well, you know, with Rocking Around the World.
Are you serious? I can't remember where your keys are.
I remember who ended that show. I remember who started that show. They're actually a really good rock and roll band, and I actually found out they knew who we were. And so that really excited me because, I mean, I'm like, you know, I know who they are. I'm surprised. I'm just an old redneck. I can't believe
they wanted to make you feel good. They knew who I were. They're just trying to make you feel good.
You know, it's my lie. Let me tell it how I want.
Because you're dressed down, I can see, like nobody would ever.
I know all that bedazzle.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, you hear a lot of people talk about who ended that show, but I think a lot of people remember who started that show.
True enough, and you can't go wrong with the quote, believe me.
No.
You can see Ron and Amy Shirley at the Bromley Pageant of Motoring at Norman Park in Bromley this Sunday, and before that, that, they'll be at the Quo concert tomorrow night. Yeah, thank you very much, guys.
Thank y'all.
Thank you.